Get up and go with Duncan and Carly on demand. KROC, it's Duncan and Carly.
Top 5 signs you might be single forever.
Okay.
Top 5 answers on the board. What do you got?
You live with your mom.
No.
Okay. Single forever.
Uh-huh.
Something to do with the car you drive.
No.
Is it you're overly obsessed with your pets? Like your cat?
No.
No?
I have been with my husband for 11 years. I'll have you
But
know.
you found each other. He's obsessed too.
Well, now he is.
Okay.
We literally
You
talked about
converted
that.
him?
Yes. We talked about that the other day. He was like, 5 years ago, I would not have guessed that I would have been a cat person.
Now he is.
Yeah. Okay, top 5 signs you might be single forever. Number 5, you're not interested in sharing your space.
Okay.
Kind of a problem.
Yep.
Number 4, you're fiercely independent. Number 3, you have high standards. Maybe too high of standards.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. If you're single, you got to lower those standards a little bit.
Okay, well, it's good to have
Some of the
standards.
standards, yeah.
But, don't make them too high because, right, you got to know where to compromise a little bit. Number 2, you don't have time for dating. Well, that's kind of a problem. The number 1 sign you might be single forever, your friendships are your priority.
The radio, your phone, real stories. Join us everywhere. 1069 KROC. It's Duncan and Carly.
So I have a quick update on Luigi,
The silkworm.
the giant silkworm caterpillar.
Thank you.
Moth.
Yes.
We talked about him yesterday morning. At this time, he's going to go into his cocoon. Not for 8 months, for 10 months.
Oh my. This is escalating quickly.
So we had some experts reach out and give me some info on this guy.
Oh, very cool.
So if you weren't here yesterday, caterpillar found it on the Douglas Trail. It's like the size a little bit smaller than a highlighter, but it's huge.
Insane.
Your
wife walked him home.
Walked him home on a stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
After 10 months in a cocoon, he is going to come out. He's going to be a moth the size of my hand or a little bit bigger.
Insane.
Here's the crazy part.
Okay.
When he comes out and he's the moth,
Yes.
no mouth. He will not eat. His life
I don't like
expectancy
that.
is 2 weeks.
What?
His only goal when he comes out of that cocoon is to find a lady friend and smash. And then he dies.
Oh my God. It's the best 2 weeks of his life.
I know. No food, though. He doesn't eat.
That's so weird.
I
no
know.
wonder they're rare. What the heck?
Yeah,
Animals are weird, man.
so we're going to, he'll launch from his cocoon in June.
He'll launch.
Whatever they call it.
Emerge.
Yeah, he'll come out. And I'll have to have a talk with him. Hey, buddy. Get out there.
Get out there. Don't use protection because we need more of you.
Yes, exactly. If you didn't get a chance, you can check out my Instagram to see what this thing looks like. Just search Radio Duncan.
It's Duncan and Carly with What's Trending in Minnesota on the 1069 KROC app.
I don't even know what it would smell like because I've never been around lutefisk.
Smell like fish.
Like stinky, but like lutefisk, the thing is like it's soaked in bleach, right? Or lye, whatever.
I think it's lye. I think that's correct. Yes.
So wouldn't it smell like lye? Like what is lye? I don't even know what lye is.
I don't know what lye smells like. I do know what lutefisk smells like, though.
It's not good?
It's very fishy.
Okay, we're talking about it because...
Sourness, ammonia.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're reading the description right now. There's a candle that you can buy, and you can make your whole house smell like...
It's a lutefisk candle. It'll... Strong, fishy notes with sourness and ammonia could fill your house.
Why?
To me, this is just a gag gift.
This is something you give to
Just
Grandpa,
saying.
right? Grandpa's...
I was literally thinking about buying this for my grandpa.
Yeah, because Grandpa's the one keeping this tradition alive.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah, you give him the lutefisk. All right, if you want to read about that, check out the 1069 KROC app. And on our app, you can find out how you can help us with one of our favorite fundraisers of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Channel 1 and their Empty Bowls event is coming up. But before they do that, they need people to paint bowls because when you go to the event, you get soup with your ticket, but you also get a handcrafted bowl. So they need people to paint these bowls. Mm-hmm. We've done it in the past. I always get laughed at. Because It's art, man. It's art, right?
It's what you make of it. And
There's
then
no right or wrong.
your bowl is the last one left because nobody
Yes.
picks it.
Save the best for last. That's how I like to look at it.
Okay.
So if you want to get involved and paint the bowls, you can do that for free. They have an event coming up on the 14th at the Even Hotel in Rochester. Find out about that. Find out how you can help Channel 1 right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
Carly's Celebrity Soundbites on 106.9 KROC.
So this is pretty cool. The Rolling Stones sat down for a live interview yesterday, and they announced their new album is coming next month with a bunch of collaborations, including Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
She apparently was just hanging out in the studio, which how cool. I'm just going to hang in the studio while the Rolling Stones.
Oh, the Rolling Stones are recording. Can
Yeah.
I come in too?
She was sitting on the floor in the studio, and Mick said, "Don't just sit there and hum, you know.
Get up, you can sing.
Get up, let's record this."
And now she's going to be featured on a song called Sweet Sound of Heaven. And that album comes out next month.
Heck yeah. She has a great voice for rock too.
And she's always like, she picks awesome people to collaborate with.
Even on accident.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the floor humming. And also, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker revealed in June that they're expecting their first child together. Very exciting after trying to get pregnant for years.
Travis and I want to have a baby.
Put the sample in this cup.
But she shared some kind of scary news yesterday about undergoing urgent fetal surgery. And she said everything is okay now, thankfully. And
Yeah,
she thanked doctors for saving the baby's life. So that would have been so sad.
That's very scary.
Yeah.
That's why he suspended his tour. They were overseas and he had to immediately shut down the tour and come back.
That makes sense. What a good guy.
Bingo with Duncan and Carly on 106.9 KROC.
Were you named after someone or something? Open our app and chat with us or call 507-281-2400. I was not. Carly, you were named after a soap opera star for you, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Do I remember that?
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was officially that, but my mom was inspired by Dr. Carly from
Okay.
Days of Our Lives.
That's a good one. I think there was a lot of Luke and Laura's. That came from a soap opera. 507-281-2400. Good morning. It's Duncan and Carly. Who is this?
Brianna.
Hey, Brianna. Were you named after somebody famous or something famous?
When I was younger, the song Rhiannon from Stevie Nicks' Fleetwood
Yeah.
Mac was super popular. So my mom named me after that song. However, that's not the name. She just thought, this is before Google Lyrics came out, so she just thought that she was saying Brianna.
Brianna.
So I was kind of named after a song. But I'm not.
That's hilarious. I love
Isn't
that.
it?
That's a great story.
You know, that's
What
awesome.
were y'all going with?
No, there's a couple in the news that they named they want to name their baby Chevrolet. And
That's interesting.
that's really interesting. That's a word for it.
Right.
281-2400. Who were you named after or what were you named after? In this case, it's a what? It's a truck. It's a Chevrolet. All right, let's hear these people.
We decided that we love Chevrolet for a girl because it sounds more like pretty. And then obviously we'll call her like Chevy Girl or Chev for short. And then if it's a boy, we chose Chevy Rush because honestly, I've just had that name on my baby list for literally like 11 or 12 years now. I told him one day if we ever have a baby, I want to name it Chevy and the middle name Rush if it's a boy. But I'm so in love with both names. So whatever it turns out to be will be easy for us because we already have a name for both genders.
Why was that on her baby name list for 12 years? What?
Something happened in the back of a Chevrolet that really stuck with her. Really made an impact. What do you think? Chevrolet.
No.
I like the name Chevy.
It's better than Chevrolet.
Chevy. Yeah, you're talking me out of it. It's Duncan and Carly on 106.9 KROC. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. Can you turn your radio down?
Sure.
Do you know somebody, or maybe it was you, that was named after somebody famous?
I almost named my daughter Violet Rain, And my husband said, like Purple Rain, like Prince? No, we're not doing that.
Was that the inspiration? You're like, I want to do this, but
No, I didn't even think of it. He was the one that brought it to my attention. I'm glad I didn't do that.
yeah, good catch.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, good
But
catch.
not that loyal.
All right, open our app and chat with us and let us know if you were named after someone or something.
Jenny, I sure hope your mom is okay with us sharing this. Jenny chatted with us, and her mom's name is Chevelle, and she goes by Chevy as a nickname.
Okay.
The funny part is she said she once got hemorrhoids, and the doctors told her we need to get the Hemi out of the Chevy. Why? Who is your doctor? Oh my gosh.
Your smart speaker doesn't have to be smart to know where to get the hits. Just ask your smart speaker to play us. Or snooze with Duncan and Carly on 106.9 KROC.
A three-legged bear was recently caught on camera in Florida, breaking into somebody's house and stealing some White Claws. There ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
Wait, what?
Apparently, this bear, who has been named Tripod because of his 3 legs,
Kind of cute, kind of mean to call it tripod.
he's been around this neighborhood since like 2019. And so people are kind of familiar with him. But he broke into the house, and thanks to their home security cameras, they knew that he broke in. And they also got video of him breaking in, going into their fridge, drinking a couple claws.
How smart.
And I think he's 13-year-old son was in the house at the time, hiding behind a couch from the bear.
Yes, because that's what you do.
And like also trying to take a little bit of footage of it. But obviously, priority number 1 is hiding from Tripod. But like,
do we have the video on our app?
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, I need to see this bear slamming a White Claw.
He sampled both the mango and strawberry claws. So, yeah. No word on which one he liked more, though. Apparently, your hair part can say a lot about your personality.
Oh.
Turns out people who part their hair on the left side, like me, are seen as more intelligent.
Okay. What about me? Somebody that just gets up and just messes it up. Like, I don't care, and I want to make sure everybody knows I don't care.
If you've got a zigzag or irregular part, that means you're flexible.
Okay.
You're very go with the flow kind of thing.
All right.
If you part your hair in the center, you're even-tempered. And if you part your hair on the right, apparently you are empathetic. I am intelligent looking. And finally, we have found the worst dog race in Minnesota.
I've never been to a dog race.
Worst is a play on words, by the way.
Oh, you are intelligent, Carly.
Worst, thank you.
Okay, tell me about this dog race.
Yeah, so it's a wiener dog race happening in Casson.
Okay.
It's the first ever one happening. It's to kick off their Oktoberfest celebration.
Beautiful.
Part of the Casson Chamber of Commerce.
I didn't even know they had an Oktoberfest celebration, but I'm interested. Now I want to go and drink some beers and watch some dogs run around.
Heck yeah. So, if you have a dachshund and they're 20 pounds or less, you can enter. You can pre-register in advance. First 25 dogs will be a part of the race. First, second, and third place get prizes.
Oh, very cool.
Super fun.
Yeah. Check that out and get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
Duncan and Carly in the morning on 106.9 KROC.
The Los Angeles Times is saying friendship coaches are on the rise. You can hire a friendship coach.
So what would that entail? What would they do for me?
So the coach offers guidance like breaking up with a friend.
Oh, God.
Choosing the right friends.
Oh,
building your inner circle. Like, who can you trust? Because, you got friends and then you got friends.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Friends that you can trust with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The paper says it takes about 125 hours of training to become a friendship coach. I think I would love to be that.
You'd feel really good, I feel like.
I would love judging people's friends.
Of course, that's the direction you went with that. I should have seen that coming from
that person's not good for you.
Mile away. Oh my gosh, I've been bamboozled.
And you, on the other hand, are like, yeah, I'd love to build people's relationships.
Nice. And except for when they're like, hey, I need to break up with my friend. How do I do that? And I'll be like, go Detroit.
Yes. Well, you write a note and you leave it on their windshield and then you run away.
And then you never talk to them again.
Duncan and Carly on 106.9 KROC. Duncan and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.